Get ready to boost your portfolio, as NorthFlow Finance AI reveals 4 explosive TSX stock signals that are trending bullish right now, on June 22, 2026. We're kicking off our analysis today with a compelling signal from Elemental Royalty, trading on the TSX under the ticker ELE.TO. This stock has just triggered a golden cross, a bullish indicator that suggests a potential trend reversal, coupled with a significant surge in volume. This is definitely a development worth exploring further. The golden cross occurs when the short-term moving average crosses above the long-term moving average, indicating a shift in momentum. Currently, ELE.TO is trading at $22.61. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is sitting at 40.0, which puts it in neutral territory, neither overbought nor oversold. This suggests that there's still room for the stock to run. The recent volume surge of 58.7% is also a notable indicator of investor conviction, as it shows that traders are actively taking an interest in this stock. The volume surge is a key aspect of this signal, as it indicates that investors are starting to take notice of Elemental Royalty. This volume change is unusual activity, and it may signal that institutional investors are starting to take a closer look at the company. A surge of this magnitude can be a precursor to further price movement, so it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Recent news has also been favorable for Elemental Royalty, with the company gaining inclusion in key gold benchmarks, which has helped boost investor confidence. This development has likely contributed to the recent uptick in interest and could continue to support the stock's price. Viewers should watch for further momentum building on this trend, and key levels to watch will be whether the stock can maintain its current price level. A continued increase in volume will be crucial in confirming the strength of this trend. Now let's move on to our next pick. We're taking a closer look at NIQ.V, a stock that's caught our attention with a very compelling signal, the moving average golden cross, accompanied by a significant volume surge. This is a powerful combination that suggests a potential shift in momentum, and we're excited to dive in and explore what it means for investors. The golden cross signal is particularly interesting here, as it indicates that the short-term moving average has crossed above the long-term moving average, a classic bullish indicator. With the current price sitting at $2.20, we're also seeing an RSI of 43.5, which tells us that the stock is in neutral territory, neither overbought nor oversold. This suggests that there's still room for momentum to build, and the recent volume surge of 49.5% is a strong indication of investor conviction. The fact that volume is increasing so sharply is a great sign, as it shows that investors are becoming more enthusiastic about the stock's prospects. This volume change is definitely worth noting, as it's unusual to see such a significant spike in activity. It could signal that institutional investors are starting to take notice of the stock, which would be a major positive catalyst. Recent earnings calls from companies like Magna Mining have highlighted strong revenue growth, which could have a positive impact on the broader market and potentially boost stocks like NIQ.V. This kind of news can help build momentum and attract more investors to the space. As we move forward, viewers should keep a close eye on the stock's ability to hold above key levels and watch for any further signs of institutional interest. A breakout above current resistance levels could be a major bullish signal, so we'll be watching that closely. Now let's move on to our next pick. We're looking at Quantum Emotion, a TSX stock that's just given us a very intriguing signal, a MACD bullish crossover combined with a significant volume surge. This is definitely a stock worth paying attention to, especially given its current price of $5.01. The signal suggests a potential shift in momentum for this cybersecurity company. The MACD bullish crossover is a strong indicator of a potential trend reversal, and when combined with a volume surge of 249.4%, it tells us that investors are getting on board. The current price is $5.01, and with an RSI of 55.0, we're firmly in neutral territory, neither overbought nor oversold. This suggests that there's still room for momentum to build, and the volume surge indicates that investors are becoming increasingly convinced about the stock's prospects. The fact that the RSI is in neutral territory also suggests that the stock is not due for a pullback just yet, which could be a good sign for bulls. This volume change is certainly unusual activity, and it may signal that institutional investors are starting to take notice of Quantum Emotion. A surge in volume like this can often be a sign of increased interest from larger investors. Quantum Emotion recently made a significant move, acquiring 2 companies to bolster its position in the cybersecurity space, becoming a full-stack provider. This move could be a major catalyst for growth, and when combined with the technical signal we're seeing, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Viewers should watch for continued momentum and look for key levels to be tested. A break above the current resistance level could be a significant bullish sign. Now let's move on to our next pick. We're looking at Newfound Gold, trading on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol NFG.V, and it's caught our attention with a MACD bullish crossover accompanied by a significant volume surge. This is a compelling signal that warrants a closer look. The stock is currently priced at $2.29. The MACD bullish crossover is a strong indication of a potential trend reversal, and with the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, sitting at 27.6, we can see that the stock is in oversold territory, which suggests there's plenty of room for upward momentum. The current price, combined with this oversold condition, makes for a pretty attractive buying opportunity. The volume surge of 59% is also a key factor here, as it tells us that investors are starting to take notice and are conviction buying, which can be a powerful catalyst for further price appreciation. This volume increase is a clear sign that investor interest is on the rise. This volume change is quite unusual and may signal that institutional investors are starting to take a closer look at Newfound Gold. A volume surge of this magnitude can be a precursor to further price movement, so it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Recent reports have highlighted Newfound Gold as one of the TSX growth stocks with notable insider ownership, which can be a great indicator of a company's potential for long-term success. This insider confidence can be a powerful vote of confidence for investors. Viewers should watch for the stock to break through key resistance levels and for the RSI to move into more neutral territory. A continued increase in volume will also be important to confirm the bullish trend. That wraps up our final pick for today. Don't forget to subscribe for daily TSX signals. Thanks for watching NorthFlow Finance. Subscribe for more, and remember, this is not financial advice. Consult a professional before making investment decisions.